This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Tuesday, October 28th. A mix of sun and clouds today, though a bit breezy this afternoon. The high will be 75. The wind will pick up a bit this evening, bringing some much cooler weather for the next few days. The overnight low will be 46. Highs only in the 60s are expected the remainder of the week. Here are today's headlines. On Monday, the Federal Aviation Administration issued a ground delay for flights departing to DFW International Airport due to staffing issues. Flights bound for DFW had an average delay of 18 minutes. A spokesman for DFW Airport said the FAA implements air traffic management programs based on its capacity for safe operations. As always, we encourage travelers to check their flight status with their airline. As of 6 a.m. Tuesday, DFW, which is the central hub of American Airlines, had 13 delays and 2 cancellations, according to data from flight tracking site FlightAware. The delays at DFW mirrors similar delays other major U.S. airports have faced in the wake of the ongoing government shutdown, which hit its 27th day on Monday. The Associated Press reported earlier this month that the FAA slowed takeoffs to Dallas due to staffing shortages and faced staffing shortages at an air traffic control center in Dallas-Fort Worth. Dallas Love Field, the headquarters of Southwest Airlines, did not appear to have impacted operations Monday afternoon. In other news, kids today already use or have access to artificial intelligence tools. That's according to Pat Yongpradit, Chief Academic Officer at Code.org, a nonprofit promoting computer science education. What matters, he says, is teaching children how to use AI properly, and he is worried schools are falling behind in this regard. In some schools, there's likely a teacher using AI appropriately, while another teacher has banned AI altogether. He said it is a wild west in individual schools. To address this, Educate Texas, an initiative of the Communities Foundation of Texas, has launched an AI plus education leadership collaborative. The Communities Foundation of Texas is a supporter of the Future of North Texas initiative at the Dallas Morning News. The AI collaborative is designed for districts to understand how to integrate AI into their operations, said Carrie Briggs, Executive Director of Educate Texas. Each district will choose how to use AI in its school systems in partnership with global nonprofits such as Digital Promise or PlayLab, which are dedicated to improving AI use in education. Dozens of representatives from school districts, charter schools, nonprofits, Dallas College, and the Texas Education Agency convened recently for the first session at the Communities Foundation of Texas headquarters. Future sessions, including one scheduled for December 2nd, will focus on AI's impact on workforce and college and career readiness, among other themes. Next up, the economic impact of automobile and personal loans is larger in Texas than any other state, according to new data. Crunching data from 2023, Oxford Economics, a UK-based research firm, estimated overall economic footprints using models that calculated what the researchers classified as direct, indirect, and induced impacts. For vehicle loans, that included the economic impact of vehicle finance providers, everything from the direct impact of lenders' payrolls to indirect impact from additional suppliers, such as banks, and induced impact from employees' spending. Celia Winslow, president and CEO of the American Financial Services Association, said, Dallas and the Dallas-Fort Worth area have become really kind of headquarters for vehicle finance in this country. The analysis also counted the economic impact of the automotive sector that came through auto financing. In 2023, financing represented 44% of the overall dollar value of U.S. vehicle sales, according to Oxford Economics. For personal loans, the methodology included impact from finance companies' direct spending, associated domestic supply chains, and employees' broader spending. And the University Interscholastic League is not ready to add any new sports, and Monday it signaled that it is content for now with the 14 sports that it sanctions. During the UIL's Legislative Council meeting, the state's governing body for public school athletics denied, rejected, or took no action on proposals to add pickleball, boys volleyball, lacrosse, and ice hockey as UIL-sanctioned sports. The UIL also said it will continue to study proposals to add girls flag football and an ambulatory adaptive division for track and field. Girls flag football is on the rise in Texas as the Cowboys and Houston Texans have helped start programs at more than 160 high schools in about 20 districts across the state, including Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, and El Paso. In March, the Cowboys announced the inaugural girls flag football season for 54 Dallas area high schools and about 2,000 female student athletes. Student-athlete eligibility has been an ongoing topic of debate for years, and just a year ago, the UIL said that as many as 15,000 athletes could transfer to Texas high schools in one school year, either changing schools within the state or moving in from out of state. That is, despite the UIL having rules in place that prohibit students from transferring for athletic purposes. On Monday, the UIL addressed eligibility of a different kind as the Legislative Council passed a proposal to prohibit foreign exchange students from participating in varsity athletics beginning in the 2026-2027 school year. That would prevent schools from bringing in an elite player from overseas in an attempt to win a state championship. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.